Here we are approaching the Great Continental Divide. From here on, it's all downhill. And I am going to enjoy the crap out of this. There is a crazy thunderstorm that I am racing, more or less, to the finish line. It is coming behind me, and we do not have much time to stop. It sounds dreadful back there, quite frankly. So I'm gonna have a little water, and then we're gonna hopefully speed off to Mearsdale. That's not correct. We're trying to get to Rockville before 5 to catch the bus. We're probably not gonna make it. But if the downhill is sick and the ground is slightly wet, and we're fully juiced, we might be able to bust out the 30 miles needed to get there. But it's gonna be super close, if it's even remotely doable at all. It's gonna be super duper close. It's the first time I'm riding with my backpack kind of in the back. It's very liberating not having that thing on my back while I ride. But we finally made it here, and so over this ridge should just be happiness. Leaving the Chesapeake Bay watershed, entering the Gulf of Mexico watershed, the Eastern Continental Divide. The 1750s, as a colonel, the British Army, George Washington, fought the French in this region. His vision of the rising empire focused on connecting the Potomac to the forks of Ohio, Pittsburgh. In 1781, Washington and others established a Potawatomi Company to develop a navigable water route from Georgetown to Cumberland. While never completed, it formed the foundation for building the C&O Canal. Who knew? Maybe I should have paid more attention to history class. But here we go. Downhill time. Oh my, I'm in the wrong gear. Woo. Woo. Howdy.
Hiya.
Here we go. That's a sound. Oh, there's a crazy wind. Whoa, this is mighty pleasant. Howdy. Oh, we might be able to make it. We might be able to make it to Rockville up a path like this. This is an amazing ride. I will have to probably still put the pedal to the metal, but I just kind of want to just enjoy this. Like the breeze, the flowers, the sky in front of me, the downhill. This is kind of the first prolonged downhill of my entire stretch. Everything through the C&O Canal is like uphill to level. Everything up to here is more and more uphill. And this is amazing. Woohoo! I also have infinite food and extra water. So if there was ever a time to just try to bust out 30 miles like raw dogging it, it's like now. And it just rained, so it's like super cool out. And the sun behind us is blocked out by an impending storm. Well, I think I tried. As long as it stays like this, I definitely think we just zoom as fast as humanly possible. Maybe water up at Mersdale and zoom. Look at the deer. Did have a bike problem where my left shifter, which controls my 3 main gears, popped the other day. I pushed it a little too hard, it popped it. So we do not have access to those 3 gears. We are in second until we get it fixed, which is pretty much all I need, especially for the downhills and these slight uphills. So it's a place called Ohio's Bowl, way further down this line, where I'll probably try to get that fixed. That's where we're trying to get to today, but we're only really going to get there if we can get the Rock-a-Mawhatsit and catch the bus that routes around the landslide, unless we want to go try to blaze by the landslide on our own, which is ill-advised, but I've heard some people have been just doing it. So I gotta try to get the Rock-a-Mawhatsit by 5 p.m. Oh man, it might be doable. I think I only have 3 hours. I think I actually have to go 10 miles an hour all the way down there, like full stop, to have a chance. But if the downhill is like this the whole way, I could probably do it. Woo. This limestone feels amazing, especially because it's a little wet. When it was dry, it was harder, and so I guess it's gonna get a little harder the more we go. But we'll see what we can do. I guess one of these days when I get a better at editing on my phone, or care enough to, I'll be able to do stuff like this and be like, oh look, there's a map right here. Probably there's just going to be a figure there. But maybe in the future there's a map there. I guess this is as good a time as any to talk about my time in Frostburg, the first stop that I made after going to Cumberland. There were a lot of bikers coming into Frostburg when I got there. There was two guys who were also native from DC. I actually knew where Clinton was in Maryland, which was cool. They had one more friend that was a little slower than them. The main guy's name was Chris. Oh man, I'm so bad with names. I think one of their names was an R, and I can't quite remember the last one. But it was those three guys. There was two dudes who looked like they were from college or high school. They were just zooming. They were coming the other way, taking the downhill, trying not to die because they were zooming so fast. Look at the other deer. And there were a group of like 3 girls. They're a little older. There were people from the town just coming down like, oh my god, bikers are here. Y'all need any water? There's a little water fountain there too, because everybody was super helpful. But yeah, they had biked this trail a couple times, the group of 3 dudes. And they were trying to get to Ohio Spool today. We're all going the same direction. That is towards Pittsburgh. And so if I can get to Ohio Spool today, I'll probably see them again. But if not, they'll probably be long ahead of me. And I left out super late today, basically at 1 p.m. because I left my helmet back at the hotel and had to U-turn for it. Also technically left a pair of socks. But the hotel lady there at the Frostburg Inn is amazing. It's her quality inn, absolutely amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. Would always stay. What else? Oh, I guess when we got in there, we were trying to find a place to stay. There was a place that had a campground for $15, and I walked back there and I saw it. It was cool, but the boss man was not there. Like, you tried to ring him up on the phone. He also supposedly runs the bike shop, but well, we couldn't get him. And the lads he had who were there couldn't get the doors open because they had new keys and stuff. It was just a little bit rough. They had little key cards with little passcodes and new keys, but a little too new because people didn't really know how to use them or get them to work or which one was where. I didn't end up staying there. Consequently, because that's the Tracks and Shacks, who's the bike people, that's why I didn't get this repaired. So that's the first place, the only place to back in Frostburg probably that will repair this bike. And so I wouldn't worry about it. Still got second gear, still can go wherever we need to go. We'll get it fixed eventually. Whew. But I didn't know just past the Continental Divide was this big cool downhill. It was only because I had talked to those chaps and they told me. I was like, ooh, I cannot wait. When the Frostburger coming up from the Gap Trail, I went right. Most of the things were closed. There wasn't too much to see, but I thought Frostburg was kind of interesting when I thought about it. I was like, wait, we're in Frostburg, Maryland, not Frostburg, Pennsylvania. And Frostburg University is kind of right around the corner. And they had really wanted me to go to their university back when I was like 17, 18. They had always sent out for me. Now, I never came up here. And so I didn't have time to like swing by. I'm on this trip. But I'll probably come back and like just check it out, honestly. Then I swung a left, went down basically to the Quality Inn, stopped at a little gas station on the way, picked up a big water, and yeah, checked in for the night. Since we're in bear country, I didn't really want to do any camping because I'm sure my bike and my bags all smell like delicious food to bears right now. I've spilled countless food items all over them, including oil from the first time I opened up the tuna can with my can opener. Boy, that was rough. So we don't really want to be having prolonged stays out in bear country. That's a no-no. Not until we probably change the bag situation a little bit and find a park ranger to talk to. And then but Ohio Pool is going to be a big stop. Probably going to get the bike's front thing fixed. Probably going to see if we can trade in our Ortleb gravel bags for the bigger bags, the bigger Ortleb bags. Probably going to also see if we can trade in our sling fin tent for a bigger tent that will hopefully fit in our bigger bags. And then the last thing I'm probably going to try to do is get one of these blow-up mattresses. Every single person that I've been talked to out on the trail has said the blow-up mattresses offer a level of comfort to camping that cannot be matched.